Memphis was ducky. It took me a while to get to the house.
One of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL.
It was a good game. It was.
It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC.
They did right making it the last game of the night. And it came down to the last possession.
It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, I mean they had another timeout. Get a ball to Henry and go get you 5 yards. I mean, do a dive with Lamar. You still get 2, 3.
So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go from Arrowhead. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Okay, who would he?
Throwing to get things started is Mahomes.
Okay, who would he?
First play, and he is intercepted.
Right, it ain't 10.
The Seahawks are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Looking at that play, Mike, there's really no fault on the offense there. That's just an incredible read defensively from the get-go. This is a short, safer pass. They've talked all week. Let's get an early completion, settle in our quarterback. And what happens? The defender steps in front. He's able to make the pick. And that is the fast start this defense was hoping and talking about all week.
A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's first and goal. Walker.
He just dived, guys.
Defense. Backed up. But they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. One more time with Walker.
He's diving, guys.
He's into the end zone. What a
This ain't 10, but X-Blaze, none of it.
touchdown, Seahawks. His 6th touchdown now for the season. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely.
Ready?
You have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and
I did.
a nice touchdown.
He's outside.
And now they want to show they mean business here. Offense going to remain out there and try for 2. Now Milrow. That is caught. They get the 2-point conversion. What a start to this one. An 8-0 edge.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get about 6 there, sitting on second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Yellow, yellow. On 3rd down, they go with Pacheco.
Good time.
Early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with it.
Levels.
And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Moving to his right. Now a deep ball looking for
They just gave me the ball.
And he's very close to a touchdown.
They gave me the worst animation ever.
A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 39 yards.
Both pre-snap
Don't say.
and post-snap.
Don't
This
say,
is
bro.
well
A bullshit
done,
pass.
as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the...
Don't say.
Across into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. Here's the Chiefs.
We know that's Pat. We know that's Pat.
Lining up to add on
Don't
2
bet
more.
it out.
Throwing now from the gun. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
So they decide to put the ball
Like
in the
that.
air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but
Good touchdown.
execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Good touchdown. Bro.
And that one is
Great
through
defense.
the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Great defense. Man.
On play action, Milrow. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here we go. Milrow. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
On 3rd down, Milrow.
It's the ball.
Goes incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very talented. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
And the Kansas City Chiefs.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he's going to be
Big
taken
tough
down
block.
on the
And
other
they picked up a
side.
great block. I was
50-yard
trying to.
line.
I was
It's
going
a
to die.
gain there of
Picked up
26
a great
yards.
block.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had
Pressure, guys.
intended.
It's pressure.
Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. And they bring him
Oh,
down,
folks,
but
you gotta stop
not
the inside
until
zone.
they get inside the 30-yard
Gotta
line.
stop the inside zone.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now, Mahomes. Good work there defensively.
Stop the inside zone.
Ball's incomplete. Travis Kelce,
Pretty big
the
play.
intended
Came
target.
inside zone.
And it'll lead to a 2nd down. To throw is Mahomes.
Oh, I saw him. Hit him anyway. Hit him anyway.
Good job.
Hit him anyway.
Separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through
Coverage.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in
Rich,
there.
they say.
Make things difficult defensively,
Oh.
and it sets up 4th
Oh.
down.
Oh.
Yellow.
Yeah, that's
Now
not on me.
Mahomes. Taken in, and he is going to have a Chiefs 1st down. Gain of 13 as they convert by a good 3 yards on that 4th and long.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Mahomes now to throw again. On the run to the right. Now he takes off.
Well, we've seen time and time again
He
just
hurt.
how
Oh, he's
dangerous
still
this
hurt.
quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides
He's
to
still hurt.
tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
They face 2nd down and 7. On the carry, it's Pacheco. And he will score.
Inside zone, bro. We can't stop the inside zone. We're going to lose.
Down KC. That is 2nd touchdown.
Can't
of
stop
the
the inside
game.
zone. We're
This
going to
one number 7 of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. He's got it. That's a 1st down up across midfield. And down to the 47-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Handoff, running left, it is Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and Stas might have even lost a yard there. Throwing is Milrow. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
What?
Man, y'all got to stop. My guy got it beat by 9 yards.
Mahomes on first down. Open man downfield.
Good job, Lynn.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch.
That was a touchdown. Walker had that man deep.
Throwing is Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good games. 19 for this one. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. A short throw taken in.
Drop no ball.
They'll come out now for second down and 4. A handoff to Pacheco. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain.
Got to game enough to the inside home.
It's third
That's
and 4.
No gain on the play.
That's enough.
It's now third and 4.
He'll get this out wide.
Let me get it
Touchdown, but it will be a first down as they're able to get the conversion and set up first and goal. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on first and goal. That is caught to the goal line and in. Rashard Smith, touchdown Chiefs. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Here we go. Start. Warriors 70. Hawk 70. Hawk 18. Pioneer. 60 Bobcats. 60 Buffalo 18.
They'll throw on first down with Milrow. He's going to keep it himself. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Track 60.
On first down, it's Milrow.
I ain't worried about you. I ain't worried about you.
Downfield to Walker. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
I ain't worried about you.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. If he got away with it here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs. So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy.
He just dived, guy. Bad aim. Bad aim.
The NFL wants to play.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Bad aims, guys.
Milrow now off the bootleg. That is caught by the
Play call, guys.
Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seattle.
Great play call, guys.
Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now get to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage.
They're doing this to
And then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Look at
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Stop the inside zone.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for Kansas
A first
City.
down throw for Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line.
Right.
A huge run
Man, kill
from
him. One.
Pacheco. 39 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's Pacheco. This time the sledding becomes a little
Like
more
you do run,
difficult.
don't motion it down. Get cute. Try to get cute.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Hey, 57, rolling, 57, rolling.
On second and goal, they'll give him another shot. And this
There we go,
defense
guys.
trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line,
There we
and that is his third
There we
and
defend,
goal
guys.
coming up.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's
There we
now
defend,
third
guys.
and goal.
Hey, Ripley. Easy.
On play action, it's Mahomes. They're called in at the 2. And he's trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1?
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like,
And he's got Set up the checkout. Touchdown, Kansas City. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. This is hot. He's got it.
Man, right there. Just right there. I don't push in.
On to their lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the gun, it's Milrow.
Yes. He left him off the line. He left him.
He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. He'll take
Stop him. Stop cheating with that safety over there. Don't try to play the play. Don't try to play the play. Good. Leave the safety alone. Just make the safety do what he's supposed to do.
A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Leave that safety alone. Whatever they put him in, let him stay.
A beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Out to his right. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
at their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They're going to run out of the gun.
Yup.
And he'll
Put it
get
into the end of the
50
shit.
yards. That's it. Julian Love brings him down. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. It's
I had a trailer. I had a trailer. Jumping in.
Inside the 45.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 44.
First down throw. Mahomes. Short one caught by Kelsey. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
1st and 10.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. N'Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
Brings up
On second down, Mahomes. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. A run on first and goal. And he's into the end zone yet again. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored,
you still have 8.
Coach, he said
Mate,
we're
right
going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop,
right here,
at least come off the field and catch their breath.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Trap 60, trap 6, 70 Timberwolves, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 19 tight, 19 tight.
On first and 10, it's Milrow. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own
Just throw it to
33.
a spot.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
He's going to let this one go for Worthy. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now Milrow on first down. He's going to dial up another deep.
Play the ball like that, man. We can't get
Incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Second and 10.
Kill him. Kill him.
Moving 19. Dragon 60.
Out of the gun. It's Milrow. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
Kill him. Got him. Just throw it with him. One.
We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, we needed that stuff.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Ready up.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he gets this up close to the 40. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Once again, it's Cook. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Seattle.
First down.
19
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. He's got the Alabama product, Robbie Oots.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
On the ground, it's Walker. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
We'll try and run it with Walker. Good job on the ground to pick it up. Mark it out to 38, move those chains. First down. Rego play
He just died. He just died. Aimlessly died. Aimlessly died.
I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. A run up the middle with Cook. He'll take this down inside the 30. George Karlaftis there to make the play.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Watson.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field.
He ain't even know.
Serve and keep the score right where it is.
1st and 10.
Stop.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes.
It's that
The
what?
rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
A loss of 13 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
What's up?
Mahomes now back near his own goal line. Over the middle, that's Kelsey.
Come on.
A pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
That's taken in. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down.
Defensive line just all over the
Gain
place.
of 15 on 4th down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Hey, 43,
It's all over.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Past midfield to the 45. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, KC.
City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Mahomes. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
That's
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Mahomes back.
My God.
Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. This one's caught at the 4. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Pacheco. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Penalty yards marched off, and they'll try it again on 2nd and goal. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, KC. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2
on the zone read. He'll keep it himself.
He was coming.
That's
Jump.
going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
22. Harrison Butker at a kickoff.
So now it's
for
Butker
Kansas City.
following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one
The Seahawks
through the
take
end
over
zone
first and
for a
10
touchdown.
at their own 35-yard line.
Great possession, yeah, fellas. Gotta get some stuff. Gotta get some stuff, fellas. Gosh.
On play action, Milrow. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. That one gives him a first down. On first down, it's Milrow. He's going to let this one go deep. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one
right
on
now.
the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Milrow throwing on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Yeah, bro, you got rough night, boy. Rough day.
Here we go.
Throwing again, it's Milrow. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how
42?
efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
They're going on 4th down. Milrow. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
Look at the jump. Look at the animation they give.
All the way. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City.
I'm still. I go first try. Look at the animation
Well,
they
that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike.
Step,
We don't
step.
see it a lot, but I
Step,
wish we
step,
did.
step,
It's
step.
actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Milroe. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. It's the former Cal Bear, Noel Williams.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right.
And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Butcher is good.
That played a couple times. Bullshit. First touchdown should be the pick. Will turn around and stick to it.
Following the touchdown to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
We'll see you in Super Bowl.
Okay, ready? Ready,
Throwing now, Milroe on first down. That's going to be caught by the
He was gone.
out of LSU. So, 3 quarters have come and
What a
gone.
whoop there.
We'll return
Fourth
with more
quarter.
after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Warriors 70, Hawk 70, 18, ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That's taken in, it's James Cook. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Milroe. First down throw there is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Hey, Smash. Practice.
On the handoff, this is Cook. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's in. James Cook, touchdown Seattle. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, right?
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down for that fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards the gain there. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Patrick to throw.
Oh, God.
On a short one, caught by Kelsey. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. this. Caught right side by Worthy. He's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
10 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
I think that's the sign of a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's already got 2 picks on the day. Certainly doesn't want to throw a third. So good decision. Just throw it away.
Yellow.
On the ground, that is Rashard Smith. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line.
Yellow. On the line.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. That's to Kelsey on the tight end screen.
Throw all that trap. Kelsey, y'all. Y'all stop.
Rashard Smith. Touchdown, KC. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is.
I just can't wrap my head around that decision, Mike. I mean, think about it this way. If you want to go for 2, by bringing your extra point unit on, you have to snap the ball from the 15. If you keep your offense on the field to go for 2, you get to snap the ball from the 2-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Play action. It's Milroe. Going for it all.
And then you hear my guy 10 yards.
Incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect.
10 yards out there. Get stopped.
Throwing is Milroe. Rolling right, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That is George Karlaftis in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Pass downfield is caught by Brown. And he'll take this one in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Kansas City. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Harrison Butker.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. Set. Cougar 19.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten yards, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 9.
To the air, it's Milrow. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
It's really been a one-sided game, and how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 2nd down, here's Milrow. Quick throw here is complete. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
18,
Milrow on 3rd down. Open man left side. He's got it. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
That's good for a Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. He keeps it himself. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Jalen Milrow. Touchdown, Seahawks. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2. Now Milrow. Rushed to his left, and this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Hey, 43, yellow.
A 1st down throw for Mahomes. Going up top. That's hard. To the goal line and in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Chiefs. And Butker on for the extra point. And now when you look at this, it's a fake. And they continue to pour it on. Into the end zone. Tack on 2 more points. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
On the set. Come on. 18, 5.
Now Milrow on 1st down. Gonna air this one out. That is brought in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
70 Rangers. Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Milrow. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, it's Milrow. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Seattle. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
That is fun, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest. That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
First down throw, Mahomes. Open man downfield is Brown. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. That is knocked away. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
For any frisbee I got on the workout.
With Milrow. Smith and Jigba there for the 15.
It's a gain of 52 yards. That's good for a Seahawks.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. Forced out wide. He's going to run it. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Ready?
Here's Walker, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Here we go. Go.
Milrow now off the bootleg. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
180.
Mahomes back. Will try and set up the tight end screen. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off. But not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get it.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the OBD.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
Ready? Panther 11. Cap 18 Cardinal 18.
On first and 10, it's... Oh, no, Shags there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock.
Here we go. 70 range for 7. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
From the gun, it's Milrow. Now he'll air one out. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That's incomplete. Daring ball on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. On first down, it's Mahomes. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Hey, 57, 57.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to take a shot down the field. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked up by Nick Emanwari. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll just about